quick message before we get into the video. I want to put it to a vote. What I've been thinking about doing is boosting or adding another mod that increases enemy squad size because the main force, like the Tau, hasn't been that scary. I think it really becomes threatening when I see like multiple factions. So I kind of want to boost enemy squad size. The problem is, as you'll see in this episode, the Hive would become a absolute nuisance and monster if we were to boost squad sizes. So I want to know what you guys think. Would you rather me leave the hive and just leave everything how it is? The hive basically kind of becomes like a big threat. And then Tau will kind of be here and there. Or I can increase squad size for the Tau, but then I'm going to get rid of the Hive mod, like altogether. We would lose our Tyranids, but the Tau would kind of become more threatening, and I think we'd see more of them. And I think that some of these battles would get really spicy too, because I feel like that would probably apply to the random factions, like the Black Templar or the Black Legion, I mean, so on and so forth. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'll put a straw poll in the comments or in the description. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Anyway, back to the video. Hello, and welcome back to another episode. So, in the previous episode, we went ahead and killed one of the Chosen.
We feel its absence. A voice silenced forever. You are born of our power. Does not our very life force flow within your veins? We feel such loss. Yet within you we sense something else. Arrogance and satisfaction. There can be only one explanation. You have succumbed to the cravings of your humanity. You squander our gift to you. What was it can be taken away. This is what awaits us all, should you fail. Return their commander to us while time yet remains. Leave us.
But yeah, like I was saying, we murdered the Chosen. I would actually very much like the scientist, but before we do that, yeah, I don't think we're doing anything else. Let's go ahead and grab this alien alloys real fast. It's a single day left, and in the very near future, I want to go take on. Okay, I want to go take on the alien ruler. So you're dead. We have the intel. Gross.
Will only lead to further success.
Do we really need excavation speed still? Probably not. So let's increase our weapon modifications. I haven't used a tremendous amount of them, but I do have a couple. Also, we apparently don't have anyone not tired. So we're gonna wait a second on that. Yeah. Hurry up.
The aliens continue to make progress on the
We're speed running today, boys. I have somewhere to be after this episode.
Commander, we're making progress piecing this thing back together, but it hasn't been pretty.
Our soldiers completely disabled this unit in the field. What we're hearing is merely a byproduct of electrical impulses. I assure you, it is well past the point of feeling pain.
Bold of you to assume I care if it can feel pain. In fact, bring it back to life so we can kill it again.
Now,
These are coordinates. Return coordinates. Think we've got a point of origin. Well, part of one.
something else. Something underneath. One moment. The unit is attempting to block further access. process.
That's not all it's doing. I'm losing the data we've already decrypted.
Almost there. Just one more adjustment.
Forget the data. It's accessing the power core. Overriding my safety. Increasing power levels to tie in, sever the connection.
There. Some sort of fail-safe protocol, I imagine. The Codex must have intentionally overloaded the interface to prevent any further theft of information. Still, I believe I was one step ahead of it.
That's an enormous amount of data.
Yes, and I expect it may take some time to decipher.
Better get started. I don't think we're gonna be able to do that again.
I'll proceed with the necessary research and preparation. With your approval, of course, Commander. I'd also suggest we look into those coordinates.
That's if I can reconstruct the data we lost in the transfer. I just hope it was worth it.
I wish she's like, I hope it was worth it. Like, any real negative side effect happened. Like, yeah, this is just a net positive.
Commander, I've updated our current
Alright,
objectives based on the most recent findings.
what were
In the
we
field,
researching last?
Codex appears as an anomalous
Illyrium.
or almost
I kind of want
constant
assassin
state of
weapons
flux, seemingly
more.
only present
Yeah, let's
but
actually
apparently
switch
not
to that.
immune to the effects of conventional weaponry, having dissipated before leaving
But
behind
yeah,
this.
we killed a chosen last episode, and we ranked up
we're ready to move
our
on.
Reaper.
Updated our
So I would
objectives based on the
love
latest
to
information. We've
go
locked in
kill
coordinates
the
and
ruler.
pulled from the Codex, Commander.
Oh,
We'll have to make
stop it.
contact with the local
Alright, let's go
resistance
grab a
before
scientist.
we
A scientist
move
would
to
be
investigate the
greatly
site.
appreciated. And then we'll go grab our supply drop. Because we're waiting anyway. I want to upgrade our snipers before we go in. Which means we need a little bit of a little bit of resources. But we also need our Reaper to not be tired. We also need a supply rate to not pop up. That does complicate our lives just a bit. Chrysalid Broodmother, that doesn't sound fun.
Setting course for Sector 4, Chile.
Alright, so it looks like we're going to be using some lower rank people for this mission, I believe. As most of our higher rank soldiers are going to be tired. Okay, and say it didn't immediately throw us in, so I was very scared for a second. Alright, let's bring in... We haven't brought Bumblebee on a mission in a while. Let's bring him in. Guardsman is always nice. A Kriegsman would do us well, I think. I do want to bring in Skibitsky because I want to test out the shield, see how that goes. And if that's the case, we're going to need to bring in some more damage. Let's bring in Brackerman. Then, now what? A Flamer would be kind of fun. We don't use a Flamer every day. And it also got rid of your loadout. Oh, alright, well, I'll be right back. Alright, so yeah, his loadout's fixed. Speaking of broken loadout, I feel like you should have something here. I guess we'll give you a pistol? Sure, why not? Let's say, I don't think we can give you another grenade there. Alright, so a medic would be probably ideal. So let's bring in you, what? Blankets? Yeah, Blanket's tired. Mail could be nice to have a scout. I guess we should give you a bit of an upgrade so you have a mag weapon. And then lastly, probably a sniper would be nice. So let's bring in Eclipse Nova. And Scary, we're going to give you the improvised mag rifle. Just because it has a scope. And also a repeater, so... yeah, I've been looking through some of the... weapons or the weapon parts we've gotten. We actually don't have that much. It's actually kind of crazy. This playthrough, I'm used to having just a tremendous amount of things, but like, yeah, we just don't have a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and build a nanoscale vest and give it to our boy Skibitsky here. That way he has a little bit more health. Oop, because I'm a little worried about him being up in the front lines and then just getting murdered. Unfortunately, though, your mobility leaves a little bit to be desired. There's really not much we can do about that. Alright, let's do it.
launcher deployed.
Menace, ready?
Menace 1-5. Coordinates of the advent
Oh,
train
wow.
are locked in. Move to secure. Eliminate
Scary,
all
you, or Skibitsky, you have a tremendous amount of health, and I have a feeling it's due to that shield you're carrying around. Alright, where? Male, you're a scout. Let's have you
moving on target location.
start moving forward. You also don't have a voice that is correct. I want you to start heading this direction.
Designated coordinates.
Yeah, I don't intend to set those off quite yet. You are gonna follow this way. You have a weird voice too. You're not supposed to sound like a tech priest.
It is my duty to serve. Enemy spotted. What are your orders?
Oh wow. Alright, well, this is gonna be a encounter and a half.
Very smart. With me, brothers. Destroy them.
Oh boy. Alright, yeah. This is gonna be interesting for sure. That is for sure.
We will serve.
Do you have running gun? You do. Let's get you, I think, over here.
Emperor's mouth to my ears.
You might be able to do some cool flank stuff. Alright, so what's gonna happen? Because we do have to deal with both turrets. Alright, well, that's not ideal, but maybe that'll play to our advantage here. Not quite. Well, at least not yet. I would love to just blow these guys up with a rocket, just right from the get-go. However, it would require us fighting the game into letting us fire where we want to. That is an option. So you do not have a grenade launcher, do you? But someone, you, Brackerman, you have a grenade launcher. So we could probably get it where we want it. Just need to get you closer. So how about we move you to here. Launch a grenade. And yeah, we could do right here. I think that's the move here. Won't get a kill, but it's going to deal some damage. And if they push forward, we can probably follow up with a grenade of the rocket-propelled variety. No, they're scooting away from us? Wow. Interesting. They moved in the exact way to hide from our rocket. Alright, so these turrets are going to be a pain to deal with, for sure. I forget. Did you... You're still concealed. Okay. Oh, here's the question. What do we want to do here? So I think I want you to just start picking off targets. Nice. We might actually just use a rocket at the turrets and destroy everything. Is there a better target for you to pick off? Someone you can probably kill? Yeah, if you can just get 2 kills, that'd be phenomenal. Like so. Perfect. That is exactly what we were hoping for. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can't get a rocket up here. Well, we can get one of them at least. Let's do that, because we'll hit this dude too. And just assume it's not going to just fly off into Narnia. Alright, so that deals with the turret. And this dude's almost dead, so he should be an easy target. If we can somehow kill that turret up there, that'd be pretty cool. This is a fantastic opportunity for you. Duly noted. I was gonna say this is a fantastic opportunity because you deal like 2 to 3 damage. So, however, you deal 0 when you miss. And we do need to deal with this turret. How do we want to do so? That is the question. You know what we could do? Because you do have a grenade. We could just chuck it at him. And I think that's probably the best way to go about this. Because it should kill it instantly, except when it doesn't kill it instantly. It does cause some problems for us, I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, well, we still have 3 targets left. This guy we can probably run and gun and kill, and I think that's exactly what we're going to try here. Let's just hope we don't immediately reveal another pod, which I'm like 90% sure we didn't do. Awesome, cool. That's actually really good for us. Yeah, if you can kill him, that'd be phenomenal. Perfect, actually. Alright, now that leaves us with 3 soldiers, 2 targets. 3 targets. I forgot this guy existed. We are not killing him. That is for sure. Alright, well, what can we kill? We can probably kill him, and we can definitely kill him, assuming we land a hit. Do I want to break your stealth? Ideally, no. But I think we might need to. Are you even in cover anymore? I genuinely can't tell. I don't think you are. Well, that is very inconvenient for us. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, well, you can hit him, but that's not quite what I want. What's the play here? Alright, we might just have to break concealment. Thing is, you can't even finish him off. So if we have 3 people attack these 2 targets, we can get a kill. Or we can attack these 2 targets and get a kill. Alright, here's what's gonna happen. How much damage do you deal to that? You know, there's actually a non-zero chance you get a kill. So here's what we do. Rapid target that. You aid protocol him. Because I can't tell if he's in cover anymore, and I'd rather him not get shot square in the giblets. And then, if you can just one-tap that, that'd be beautiful. You did not one-tap it. In fact, you low-rolled. Alright, well. Alright, so that at least deals with that. And, yeah, we kind of have to break your concealment by the looks of it. We just need to find a place to do so. Oh, yeah, I don't think you're in cover anymore. That is really unfortunate for us. Alright, let's move you over to here. Oh, man. 77. I'm gonna rapid target. Might as well. We have enough people with holo targeters. I would like to at least attempt to guarantee this. Perfect. Alright. So one guy's still living, but that's fine. He probably won't kill everybody. No, he's just gonna book it, actually. Alright, you gotta chill. Alright, what even is our objective? Neutralize all enemy targets. I was gonna say, I already forgot what we're doing here. Oh, I was gonna say, I forgot how you got over here. Well, let's move up to here, and if we don't spot anything else immediately, we can just kill him real dead. Like so. Okay. Let's push forward, gang. Oh. Well, that's not what I wanted to see. Oh, it's these guys. These guys are the worst. Okay, well, that is very non-ideal. Very not ideal indeed. Alright, can you not run through the fire, please, and thank you? We don't necessarily...
Stop us.
Oh, I thought he just said no. Like, yes, I'm going to run into the fire and you cannot stop me. Any chance you can hit them with a rocket from here? I don't think the answer is yes. It's at least worth a shot. I did see... Alright, yeah. I think we just have to move up. Any chance 8 protocols not on goal? Alright, well... Someone might get stabbed here in a minute, and that's not going to be ideal. So it looks like you're going to have to be on standby with your first aid kit.
No need to ask twice.
I suppose you can see him, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, well, let's at least get you into cover. Any chance you can get a grenade out there? Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, well. Next turn we'll have a lot of targets to shoot. But however, this turn we're probably going to get stabbed multiple times. Because these guys decided to activate at the worst time. Oops. Oh, he's gonna get a free action too, isn't he? No, he's actually not. Okay. I very much don't enjoy these guys. I forgot about them for a little while. Well, at least they didn't choose to kill us. That is a plus. How on earth? Okay, well, I'll say... Okay. Well...
Not a problem.
I'm gonna scoot you up slightly. Weak raised. Alright, well that is... not ideal.
Tired of waiting around.
I'm gonna scoot over here and hopefully kill you. No. Still not dead. Alright. Skibitsky. Can you kill him? It'll be probably a free level. Alright. That may or may not... It did not level him up. Unless it did. I don't know. We'll find out. Now here's the question. What do we want to do about this? Do we want to overwatch and hope that these guys... Oh my. Okay, that is problematic. Where is... There you are. So here's what we'll probably do in regards to this. Scoot to here. And then just light them up. Alright. As long as you hit some of them, I'll be satisfied. I'll take it. Didn't quite hit all the targets I was hoping for. Oh, you did hit the Broodmother, actually, so I will take that. In fact... Ooh, 42%. Sheesh. That's not ideal. I need to give you a scope. The problem is I don't know if we even have a scope. Ugh, okay. Okay, well, what do we do about all of this nonsense? Oh, you actually have a pretty good chance to hit, so honestly, take the Broodmother out. So that's just spawning in more units, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, wait, we have a battle scanner. Let's... Come on, stop it. Let's throw this out and see if we can't spot some of the chameleons. Now, unfortunately, I would love for you to come ignite this man. But that would require an action. You can roust, but that's not going to help us here. Alright, well, what is the play? We just shoot him with a pistol, but again, not exactly what we're looking for. Yeah, because if we light them on fire, I believe we don't have to worry about their nonsense. However, he is not on fire. And we're not going to light him on fire. I guess we could just scoot over. The problem is I'm like 99% sure if we don't one-shot this guy, he's just going to go back into being invisible. Like so. Yep. Alright, well. Yeah, I forgot how much I hated these guys. Because they're just very annoying. Now we're probably going to take quite a bit of damage. Any chance we could just... No, huh? So we'll overwatch with our pistol. Might as well. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Oh, and we graze. I'll say, at least we'll probably not take that many hits, but no. Why are those guys fighting? Oh, it's because they haven't changed teams yet for some reason. Ugh. Could you stop? It's kind of gross. Brother, stop spawning things. Cut it out. So we might actually get a turn eventually. Wow. Oh, double wow.
Imperium of Man!
How do we not see it, even though it's,
Hey, boys!
let's say, right next to us? Boy, howdy. Let's say, let me guess, you're gonna spawn more guys, right? Because you've only done that like 5 times this one turn. Did you miss? Oh my lord. Yeah, honestly, I'm getting tempted to just uninstall the Hive mod. Because it's neat to have like a Tyranid stand-in. However, there's even more just aggressive nonsense than the last time I played it. Like now, they just spawn in 17 enemies and they're just like, have fun, idiot. Alright, if we can just one-tap this man, that'd be cool. Like so. Alright, you're gonna need a doctor. Unfortunately, our doctor only has a medkit, so you're gonna have to wait a little bit. Any of you have like 2 health and not 4? You have 1 health, so that'll do.
Take that!
Well, you should be able to kill these guys. Alright, we'll just have you keep shooting. Because your mag weapon, thankfully, allows you to deal with each one of these guys with a single volley. You missed. Well, alright. Moving on to the next guy.
You want some more? Running dry on ammo. You can't handle me. Back online. Can't engage.
Reload, and then... Ooh. I'd rather have you keep shooting these guys, honestly. Looks like you just shot our teammate there for a second.
Who's keeping
Alright,
score?
yeah, now if you could just pepper this person.
Running low on ammo.
3 to 4. Yeah, if you could kill this real fast. Perfect. And then you probably won't kill that, so let's deal with you first. And we really need a sniper upgrade. Alright, yeah, now if you could just pop him in the noggin. Alright, and then... yeah, you can do the honors here. Alright, so the Broodmother's down. They won't be spawning any more guys through that avenue. The problem is they'll still just spawn more guys.
Honored by your trust.
Oh me oh my. What even are you? I can't read your... okay. What can you see? A Chrysalid Hive drone. Honestly, this is what we're gonna do instead. You already took your action. We're gonna pull you back. So you can instead hopefully get healed here in just a hot minute. We're gonna push you forward. You will overwatch for now.
The cold to battle.
And you're gonna scoot forward slightly.
No surrender.
Nice miss, idiot. I do not enjoy your existence, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna scooch here and see if we can't find the fella. No, he is not there anymore. Interesting. Unless we did hit him and his game is just not going to tell us. The problem is I think we have to be literally adjacent. Like, if the chameleon was like right here, we'd have to be in one of these tiles to actually spot it, if I'm not mistaken. Like, we can't just see it like you would normally expect. Or to flank it like you would expect a cloak enemy. No, those guys are like mega cloaked.
Anything for the Imperium.
I will crush the enemy beneath my
Oh man, I really just want to launch a grenade. However, we're not really close enough to do so.
Cold to battle.
Let's get you within rocket range. So hopefully next turn you can light someone up with a rocket. I think that would do quite well.
On standby.
Let's give you a reload. Oh, I was gonna heal I was gonna heal him, but I forgot. And then yeah, we'll just scoot you up here too. You can see a target. Your chance of hitting said target are slim to none, but you know, there is a chance. I guess let's just put a round into the queen, see if we can't deal any damage. Has 2 misses. Not good. Not ideal. So why are you guys coming over here for us? Don't you have like a whole battle going on over there? Apparently not anymore. Good lord. And you get to attack? Excuse me? Bro just literally moved across the entire map. Wow. What hot garbage. What hot garbage is that? Wow. Oh, and you're gonna get to attack too. Truly impressive.
Get a little toasty here.
All right. Well, what just happened to you? Okay, well, let's not let that happen. And the question is, do any of these guys have Blade Storm or the equivalent? Probably not. Alright, the problem is we have 2 people gravely injured now. Well, I guess you're chilling still, Scary, but, like, you are decidedly less chillin'. Alright, I would love to just dump some bullets into your skull. It healed. Why did it just heal? Hyperreactive healing. She... What now? She just gets healing? Just because? Immune to all poison, fire, and mental. Alright. Fascinating. Fascinating stuff. Alright, this is an option. Well, how about we rapid target the queen, so at least we get our best chance of hitting her whenever anyone attacks her. I'm gonna have you position back a little bit more, so hopefully they don't target you, as you are not super high on health at the given moment. You know what? Let's pick off that thing while we have the option. We have a 100% chance to hit. Might as well get the kill. I thought there was another one. Also, are you guys immune to fire? No, you're immune to poison. Alright, let's light up the queen. So it's basically just armor reduction is what you, or damage reduction is what you're doing. Which is kind of garbage, not gonna lie. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. I would love to use our flamer here. However, we need to deal with the queen first. Alright, let's move you over to here. Oh. Should I even ask why you just manifested? Alright, let's Let's have you pop the queen again. 8 damage, alright. Technically 6 damage. Alright. Who can deal a lot of damage still? I want to fire a rocket, but we need to do it in a way where you're A, not going to hit the team, and B, not going to get killed yourself. Unfortunately, your damage is mediocre at best. However, you could taser this man, and that might not be a bad idea. Oh my, alright, well, we are in a bit of a pickle right now, I will be honest. Especially with chrysalids still just appearing. Alright, yeah, you need to move somewhere. Alright, let's scoot you over this way. I guess let's have you... If you could kill that, that'd be perfect. Alright, fantastic. Alright, so that's dead. Use a med kit on our boy. That'll hopefully keep you from just getting one-tapped. Or we can at least dream. Problem is we still need to kill the queen, and I don't know exactly if we have the ability to do so. This might put it pretty darn close if we roll high. 6, it has basically 4 damage. Alright, we need to deal 3. There's like a 50-50 you just don't kill it, which would be awkward. You need to kill this thing. No kill, that's not ideal. We're gonna take some hits, that is almost guaranteed here. Alright, can you come over here and kill the queen with the taser? Perfect. Alright, so you're in the front, so at least, hopefully the crystals will go after you. In the meantime, we can probably... I can't remember which one... I think this has a chance of lighting them on fire. But the other one guarantees it. But this one hits both of them, so we'll do this. Oh my lord, you killed one of them with a crit. And the other one's on fire, so it theoretically shouldn't be meleeing us. But sometimes enemies just decide they're going to melee us anyway. You should be able to kill that. Perfect. Alright, so we should theoretically only take 1 hit this mission, or this turn. Unless you attack us anyway. Or unless they just spawn another chrysalid behind us. That also could cause problems. Well... You do get to attack even though you're on fire. Very cool. Rules for thee, not for me. Oh, goody gumdrops. That means he's gonna go invisible again, isn't it? Ugh. He got to attack twice? Bruh. What is this nonsense? Okay. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I am heavily reconsidering the Hive mod. I'm very heavily considering just scrapping it. Because, yeah, it's kind of hot garbage, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Alright, we're gonna have to run and gun here. Let's see, if you could let me move to where I want to move to, that'd be ideal. Okay, well, we at least killed you. There's still another one somewhere, I think, and that's maybe why we got shot or stabbed. I think we're gonna have to call in an evac and bring Brackerman out. Yeah, let's take the shot. 4 damage. A low roll is painful indeed. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We get our headshot. Reload. Kill you. And then kill. Then I'll say then we kill. Alright, there we go. Then we kill. Alright, yeah, let's that's not where I wanted to put that. Alright, Skibitsky. Looks like you are gonna be carrying Brackerman out of here. Oop, not evac all. Let's just evac you. I don't know if anyone else is in the range, but I would rather... Alright. No one's bleeding to death quite yet. However, we probably need to... Oh, well, I was gonna say get you out of here, seeing as how you're very low on health. And the guy will more than likely come up and just one-tap somebody, knowing how this game likes to work. We're gonna aid protocol you. And I think we just overwatch everybody and hope that we can kill the chameleon. However, I'm like 99% sure it doesn't work that way. I'm pretty sure he gets to attack before Overwatch, and if I wouldn't be surprised if it just didn't show up. Oh man, this is gonna be the entire episode, isn't it? All right, well, I guess we're gonna take a turn to reload. Alright, once again, everyone reload. I'm tempted to evac anybody who's injured, just so they don't get hospitalized. Cause like I think you're still alive and not gonna end up in the hospital. Oh good. Spawned another guy. So wait, are you telling me the chameleon is just gonna hide somewhere and they're gonna continuously spawn? Oh, there we are. Okay. And we graze, so that means he conceals again, right? Yeah, it sure does. The rage. Alright, well, I guess we could just keep overwatching or attempt to find this man. Okay, we found him. Who? Where you go? Why do you get to run away? Oh, I'm filled with so much hate. Alright, who does the most damage in a single attack? I would say Brackerman, but he is now in space. Alright, well, I think that honor goes to you, my friend. Alright, Drake, you're not going to one-tap him, but you can get kind of close, unless you crit. You crit! Oh, you magnificent creature, you. Alright, let's scoot forward slightly, and then, I don't know, man, Overwatch again? I don't know. I think we're at least done with all the chameleons, hopefully, possibly, probably. I'm hoping what happens is we just Overwatch, the mission ends. No, there's 10 remaining. What? Oh, I didn't even bother looking in the top right. I didn't notice that. Alright, hold on. We're gonna Overwatch for a second. Oh, don't tell me it's like 10 more chameleons. Are they just like spawning things like across the map? Is that the issue we're running into right now? Ugh, the thing is, like, I don't want to push too far forward, because then we're just going to reveal, like, 20 chrysalids. The problem is if I don't Overwatch every single turn, the chrysalid is going to get a free hit on us, essentially.
You heard the man. Jump too.
Oh, man, this sucks. Man, this really sucks.
Running. Location confirmed.
Yeah, we'll Overwatch everyone.
No surrender.
Let's get you a reload. Man, everyone's gonna be exhausted at the end of this mission because it's gonna take so many turns. Oh, where is everybody? Where are the enemies? Oh, bring them to me. I wish to end this mission.
Here I come.
I didn't realize this was gonna take 30 minutes.
It's such as the Empire.
Actually, I think we've already passed 30 minutes on this mission. Oh, good. Hello. Okay, you're not immune to fire, are you? Immune to poison. So I can't remember. Does this... I can't remember which one does what. This... Also, that is going to hit you. But this one has more range. But I think it's like not guaranteed to light them on fire. Whereas this has less range, but guaranteed to light them on fire, I think. Maybe it does more damage. I don't know. We'll use our flamer. See.
I'm away.
I'm going to move you. Actually, no. We're going to use our wrist-mounted flamethrower and see what happens. Okay, well, they're burning. So I think, yeah, say you can't cloak anymore if I'm not mistaken. We can just whiff. That is certainly a possibility still, however. Alright, ooh, my lord, 57. Honestly, I think we just need to start moving you forward. At this point, I think quad sight has nerfed you into oblivion. And the mission? Oh, lord. 9 active, 10 remaining. The remaining thing hasn't gone down at all. Alright, where... Oh, what are we... what are we looking for? It's gonna take a century, isn't it?
Strike true and strike with precision.
Okay, I don't want you off by yourself. However... whatever. Oh, thank God. I say this is miserable. Can we please end this mission?
Confirmed. Mission accomplished.
I'm not gonna lie, mission kind of hurt my soul a little bit. Like, with every chrysalid that manifested, my heart just sank. However, we got plenty of promotions, so that is certainly good news for everybody on the mission. However, unfortunately for everyone on the mission, almost every, or not everybody, but a large number of people got stabbed. You did a pretty good job of just being a face tank. So Skibitsky, I think you're doing a pretty good job of being a wall of meat. Medical protocol. Would love to see it. That would have been so beneficial last mission. Well, so this kind of sucks because fear of chrysalids. Yeah, dude. Honestly, me too. Me too, man. Alright, what did you get? Bombardier. I think, hopefully this applies to a rocket launcher. If not, that's gross. You're the rando I still need to promote. Male, you. Shadow Strike. That makes you infinitely more valuable. And then last but not least, what do you get? Long Watch is pretty convenient. Let's also pump your aim stat. And then, if possible, maybe give you a scope. I say the problem is, like, we do have gizmos and gadgets, but, like, we have, like, 2 scopes, for example. I'd love to put scopes on just about everybody, but I think we've gotten a grand total of 3 of them, and I've already equipped 1 on Rose, I think. Alright, yeah, but so my goal this mission, or this episode, was to raise a little bit of money, well, I mean, I guess we can do that now. Let's see.
New orders, Commander?
Yes, actually. I was going to buy this. The Gauze rifle upgrade. Now the question is, does that include our Reaper? I'm like 90% sure that includes our Reaper. Unless it doesn't. In which case... Wait, do we already buy... This is the problem with using... Oh, we already have the Temnod... How embarrassing. Okay, well... That's awkward. I was going to try to get the Reaper upgrade, so when we do fight the... Oh, it's only been 3 days. Oh my lord. I wanted to deal more damage with Banish, is the long and short of what I was getting at. But we're not getting a Reaper upgrade until Plasma Weapons. So that just means our Sniper's got an upgrade, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not bad by any means, but, like, I was hoping to give our Reapers a damage bonus. Yeah, I'm aware. Yeah, cool. Let's go grab our supplies first. And I probably won't record too much longer this episode. Like I said, I have to go in just a couple of minutes. Dangerous enemy located. I thought that we already had like 3 facilities that had that. Is there like... How many rulers are there? Alright, you got a new ability. We're just gonna throw you straight back in. Insanity's kind of cool, so we'll do that. No, I don't think we will do that. Instead, send you over here. This will be the final tile excavated. Do we have anyone else? No, that's it. Alright. Now let's get our supply drop real fast. Alright, supply drop collected. Let's go grab our scientist real fast.
I think you will find
Alright, the assassin weapons are done. Love to see it. Improved vector rifles. That is exactly what I was hoping for, actually. A damage upgrade for our Reaper. Alright, that'll do. +1, and then, yeah, you'll be back in 37 hours, but I think we're gonna wait 5 days to get that research, and then we're gonna go try to banish a ruler. But that's definitely gonna be a next episode kind of deal. Alright, well, speak of next episode, let's take a peek at what we're dealing with. But we will definitely not do it this mission. Alright, infestation. Extra chrysalids on missions. Yeah, that might be our go-to. I really do not want to deal with any more chrysalids. An engineer would be nice. And lightning reflexes, but... collateral damage. They'll carry more explosives and give us some intel. Honestly, I think the way to go is New Chile. Yeah, I think we're gonna do the no chrysalids thing. But that is going to be something... Oh, shush, Bradford. I'm trying to do my outro. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna deal with that next episode. Like I said, we'll likely do New Chile, but yeah, that'll be a next time kind of deal. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.